Isabela Ferrer Deposition, pages 20 to 24. That was a callback, so Justin and a reader were on the Zoom call with me. Okay, do you recall how long that Zoom lasted? I would say around 20 minutes. Do you recall the name of the reader who was participating? No. Was it a male or a female? It was a male. Did anything occur during that 20-minute Zoom audition that caused you concern about Mr. Baldoni? No. Anything inappropriate happened during the course of that audition? No. Were you eventually offered the role in this movie? Yes. And is it okay if I refer to it as the young Lily? Yes. When were you offered the role in relation to the callback? I believe the next week. And how was that offer communicated to you? Over the phone by my manager. Do you know what role, if any, Justin Baldoni had in getting you that role? Roser, objection. Are you asking if I know what I know now or what I knew at the time? What you know now. I believe he had a pretty strong part in the casting process. And what? I'm sorry, did you finish? Yeah. What is the basis for your belief that he had a strong role in the casting process? From what we spoke about and the way that he spoke about the casting process with me and him being a producer and director on the part or on the movie. When for the first time did you learn that Justin Baldoni was both acting in the movie, directing the movie, and a producer of the movie? When I got the audition. The email advising you of the role from your manager? Yes. Prior to receiving the email from your manager about the role, were you aware of the project It Ends With Us? No. Have you heard of It Ends With Us? Yes. And in what context had you heard of it? A friend of mine had read the book. And do you recall what, if anything, your friend told you about the book? It made her cry. Did she tell you why it made her cry? I believe she said something about it being an intense book to read. Anything else that you could recall? No. Do you know who the author of the book is? Yes. And who is the author? Colleen Hoover. Had you ever met Colleen Hoover before your work on this project? No. Did you know who Colleen Hoover was before you began working on this project? No. After you were offered the role, did you read the book? Yes. When, in relation to receiving the offer, did you read the book? I started reading the book in between my first audition and the callback. And did you finish reading it? Yes. And did you read it just the one time? No. How many times did you read the book? I would say 3 times. And is there a reason why you read the book? To inform myself on the character. Was reading the book helpful for you in informing yourself about the character? Yes. Had you ever appeared in any other productions, TV shows, movies, theater that were based on a book? No. Prior to your work on this project, and sometimes I will say project, pages 32 and 33. Rehearsals where? I don't need the exact date, but month, year. In June 2023, the day before we started filming. And you said it was 2 rehearsals. Yes. How long did the first rehearsal last? I would say around an hour to 2 hours. Who else was present during that rehearsal? The first rehearsal was with the DP, Barry Peterson, Justin Baldoni, and Lizzie, the intimacy coordinator. If I said the last name Talbot, would that refresh your memory? Yes. And what is a DP? Director of Photography. Other than Justin, the director of photography, and Lizzie Talbot and yourself, did anyone else participate in the first rehearsal? Yes, my co-star. And who was that? Alex Neuseder? Did anything occur during that first rehearsal that caused you any concern with any of the defendants? Roser, objection. No. Then we can move on to rehearsal number 2. That was also the day before regular filming of the movie started. So I'm recalling now that I believe this rehearsal was the day before the second rehearsal. I think they were in 2 days. So this first intimacy rehearsal was the day before. Sorry, I'm repeating myself. The second rehearsal, which then was the day before filming. So there were 2 days of rehearsing put separately. And did the same people participate in this other rehearsal? Page 39. Wrong or a number wrong. You will have an opportunity to correct that. Okay. During those 6 to 7 days in 2023, when you participated in filming, was Blake Lively present? The one day in May she was present because she was filming. Outside of that, no. And was Blake Lively present on that one day in February of 2024 when you had to do, was it a reshoot? No, but there was a day in January where I did reshoots and she was present. Okay, on the day in May of 2023 when Blake Lively was present, how long was she present for? Roser, objection. I don't recall. I was there for less time than she was. Did you interact with her at all on that May 2023 date? Yes. Pages 67 to 68. Roser, objection. Yes. How many times did you witness inappropriate or unwelcome actions, conduct, or comments during the production of the film? From what I recall, 3 times. When was the first event? The first one was during an intimacy scene or an intimate scene. Do you recall what month and year that was? June 2023. Was that during a rehearsal or filming or something else? During filming. Where did that scene withdrawn? Where was the scene being filmed? In the house where I was filming most of my scenes from that week? Was that in New Jersey? Yes. Can you tell me what happened during the filming of that scene? My co-star and I were filming a sex scene, and after a couple of takes after cut, Justin Baldoni turned to my co-star and I and said, "I know I'm not supposed to say this, but that was hot." Was anyone else present when Mr. Baldoni said that? Yes. Who else was present? The crew that were in the room for the closed set. My co-star and I don't recall her being there, but I'm assuming the intimacy coordinator. What, if anything, did you say after Mr. Baldoni made that comment? I laughed it off. What, if anything, did Alex say after Mr. Baldoni made that comment? Nothing. Did you and Alex ever discuss that comment subsequently? Pages 74 and 75. Rephrase the question. Wonderful. Who referred you to your attorney? My manager. Had you been served with a subpoena before you retained Mr. Michaelman? No. I think you said that there were 3 incidents that you felt were inappropriate or unwelcome actions, conduct, or comments, and we have discussed the intimate scene so far, correct? Yes. Can you tell me about the second incident? There was a scene in which my character, Lily, is in her kitchen, and the other character, played by my co-star, Alex Nostedger, is making cookies, and there was a note that was a change to the scene in which, as he was feeding me cookie dough from a spoon, Justin offered that I lick the cookie dough off of the spoon and look up at my co-star in a way that deemed to me kind of inappropriate given the context of the scene. Did you make any complaint to Mr. Baldoni at that time? No. Roser, objection. Did you make a complaint to anyone at Wayfarer about that scene? Roser, objection. No. Did you contact your manager about your concerns over the note or change to that scene? No. Did you contact your agent about the note or the change to that scene? No. Did you complain to Alex that you felt that it was not an appropriate change to the scene? Roser, objection. Yes.